But when we look at the history of borders and the history of human movement, we realize that these very militarized migration control systems that we do see today are in fact the anomaly. Personally, I really like the history approach to this subject because I think that in the present day, there are some very strong assumptions made about how natural or how long-term the framing of certain issues around migration has been. And history can be a useful tool to challenge those assumptions in a very facts not feeling way that should appeal to the menfolk among us. The one such assumption that is really prevalent nowadays is assuming that we should have very harsh controls on our borders and that this has always been how things have been, and that those who advocate for more open borders or highlight the, God forbid, social construction of borders are these kind of airy-fairy, borderline insane idealists who are just ignoring the reality of how human societies have always operated. But when we look at the history of borders and the history of human movement, we realize that these very militarized migration control systems that we do see today are in fact the anomaly. And the norm has actually been throughout the vast majority of human history a high degree of human movement across highly permeable borders.